What is going on, troopers? Welcome to the Trooper Transmission. And today we got my man Nicholas Rishu breaking down all things fitness and nerdum. And dude, thanks for the time and coming on and sharing your experience getting fit for the Republic.
Of course.
Yeah. So let's wind the clock back. Early 2024. What was going on with you and your health and your fitness, and what inspired you to reach out and join?
Right. So I'd say, yeah, I had some gut issues. I was pretty much almost the heaviest I've been at like 236. And I wanted to get back, fit. I'm in the military, so like let me get back to that, fit sailor. Um, and I could possibly go more operational with like Marines and stuff like that. So, and when I saw the Facebook post, I'm like, oh, I love Star Wars. It was like, let me reach out. And the program seemed pretty awesome and pretty straightforward. And yeah.
Yeah. And then you joined, and the obviously the rest is history. We'll cover all that. But what were any, like, I don't know, maybe any initial concerns that you had, or did it all seem pretty straightforward? You saw the testimonials, obviously you and I talked. What was kind of your initial thought process, either right before joining or once you got started?
Um, so there was no like hesitation really. I was like, this seems like something I can do, something doable. And then it solidified after we talked. I was like, yes, like you seem like a genuine person who cares about other people's fitness. I have talked to other like I don't know, mainstream type uh trainers, and they just didn't seem personal. You gave that personal connection, and that's what I loved. And you ring me in.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you had that personal connection and touch point, because that's how everything is really designed, is having you feel like you've got one, like you as an individual, but two, you got that alter ego, and we're all kind of doing this together, right? We're all in our own like nerdy republic that we're getting fit for. And so as you started to either see results or started to engage with the community, engage with your coach Marcos, what were some of the things that you either learned or had perspective shifts on that started to really help you snowball in a positive direction, build some momentum, and start to build some results?
So at first, it was a little, I would say, a little tough because the way Marcos broke it down, he's like, you have to be eating more, and I was like, oh. And then as I got to see like more people's kind of like diets and nutrition and things on the school app, I was like, oh, so I'm starting like trying to piece it together, and Marcos helped me understand it that I had to get to a certain caloric, and he broke down the macros and all that, and helped me really understand that part. And then once I got that down, it just snowballed.
Yeah. And I remember seeing one of your posts where you said something along the lines of, this is the easiest, or like you're like 17 pounds down. Like, this is the easiest I've ever found losing weight. Is that kind of what you were alluding to, in
Yeah,
that you're like, oh, this makes sense now?
yeah, definitely. All the knowledge and stuff that I've gained from this, and not just the workouts, just the nutrition in general, because that's the main part I was like struggling with, is knowing what to eat, how much, and because you see some diets out there like don't eat all this stuff, and when you come to you guys and you actually break down the macros, you're like, you can, just you gotta kind of do it either in moderation or you know but yeah, it's definitely been the easiest amount. Like I know it's been like 4 months, but it's been an easy ride.
Yeah. Yeah. And you hit 20 pounds down just a few days ago, I saw, and you're, feeling a lot better. What were some of the other things that maybe you couldn't do 4 months ago that you can do now, just from maybe like a
the
performance standpoint or energy standpoint?
the gut health is definitely fixed. And performance wise, I went for a run, I think in April, or like one of the during the steps challenge. I went for a run, and I went for like a mile and a half. I was like, I haven't done this in years, and pretty much almost nonstop down and back, mile and a half. I was like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah, that's awesome. Just being able to get out and get after it. And for you, obviously, military and different PFTs and things that you guys will do, just being able to run either on a whim or for the different tests that you guys do, I know is super important. What would you say to someone who is like in your shoes, but 3 months ago, or like a younger brother and someone that you're mentoring? Like, what would you say like three keys to success are that either had a big impact for you or that you know would have a big impact on someone who's just starting a fitness journey?
Um, so I would say one thing that helped me was the access to ask you guys questions and the quick responses. Like if I had a question about either nutrition or a training thing, like, hey, can I switch this up? The quick responses, fantastic. That's something that definitely helped me, especially with nutrition. Um, and another thing, the ease of the workouts, like I do 90% at home. I just bought. I have some dumbbells and a little bench from like Walmart, and that the workouts are super easy. Just to do at home. You don't need a gym membership or anything like that. Um, Obviously until like later when you need heavier weight. Um, and then the community. Everyone on there is like so friendly, so positive, so motivating, and it just keeps you. I had that one post early on. I was like, I don't feel like working out, and everyone was invested. Did you work out yet? Like, did you get it in? And I was like, oh, yes, I got it. And here's the proof.
Yeah.
So definitely the community is a big part of it.
Yeah, I love that. It's something that seems overlooked, but one of my favorite sayings is that the lone wolf travels fast, the pack travels far. And whether you're looking at a wolf pack in the Clone Wars or, any kind of group, there's going to be times where someone falls behind and having that wave to rise you up or raise you up is it goes a long way. And I distinctly remember you posting that and like I was in there like giving,
Yeah,
different
you were.
thoughts and everyone was sharing different perspectives and we were so invested. It was like, did he make it? Did he make it? And then to see you come out on the other side of the workout, like, I got it in, troopers. Like we
Yeah,
did it.
man.
That was super cool to see. Man, thank you so much for the time, sharing your story. Any final words or final thoughts? Otherwise, we can let you go and keep getting after it.
No, this is great. I love this program. Uh, um, yeah, ready for more.
Ready for more. Love it. Cool, man. Well, thanks for the time, and we'll watch your career with great interest.